Welcome back. I'll be doing the Madden 22 Tampa Bay Buccaneers theme team for my first ever theme team video. I'll also be then doing 31 more teams because there's 32 teams in the NFL, so I'll be doing about 32 theme team videos. So I hope you guys do enjoy the kind of series I'm going to do, just going through every single Madden 22 theme team there is in the game, basically seeing the best theme team there possibly could be towards the end of me going through all 32 theme teams in the game. So we're starting off with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers for the first one. So let's get started. We got our three quarterbacks, which are pretty interesting. Remember, this is a theme team. It could be any player that played on the Buccaneers. So we got Tom Brady being our, number one quarterback, which honestly, he goes for a lot of coins right now in the auction house and stuff, but he is a 99 overall. The other cards, which is the Ryan Fitzpatrick, this one is the level up kind of card. You guys can see right here, kind of cheap, but not as cheap because you do need to level him up and stuff. And then the James Winston, which is not bad. It's a level up card as well, but you can get stuff to level him up and all that. But not a bad quarterback lineup. You got Tom Brady, the GOAT, as we all can say. And then you got Ryan Fitzpatrick, who is a man who played on multiple NFL teams. And then you got James Winston, who kind of started in Tampa Bay. So that's actually pretty nice to see. Now we're going to halfbacks. Now halfbacks is pretty interesting. You got our, top halfback right here, which is a 98 overall, Barber, which goes for a decent amount of coins in the auction house, I'm not going to lie. And then you got LeGarrette Blount, which honestly is not a bad halfback. I always remembered him from the Patriots, honestly. So yeah, I don't really remember him playing for the Buccaneers, but I don't know if he fully played. I'm not really a Buccaneers fan, so I really don't fully know. But I do know Leonard Fournette was big on playing in Tampa. So yeah, this is a card that I do know. I know he plays with Tom Brady for the moment right now and stuff. Is a level up card as well. And then we got out of position Vita Vea. Like who wouldn't want a Vita Vea out of position halfback card? Like that's just a beast of a card right here that goes for a whopping like 50 50k coins, which is not bad. It's a pretty interesting card. Then we got a fullback Mike, which is also a really nice card, 99. He is the level up card, and it probably takes a lot of stuff to level him up as well and all that. So we're done with the halfbacks and fullbacks. We're going into the wide receivers, which there is a lot of good wideouts in the position right now, because we're going from Mike Evans throughout all these nice wide receivers. So Mike Evans right here is a level up card, 99, as you can see, the highest overall Tampa Bay wide receiver. Then you got Galloway, which honestly, Joey Galloway, guessing he's an old wide receiver. Don't really know too much upon him. I know Bucs fans are going to be like on top of all these cards. I might not know every single, Buccaneers player in the history of all this stuff, but I do know Chris Godwin. Chris Godwin is a really decent wide receiver in the Bucs history. This is also a level up card, which is a 97 overall. And then Deshaun Jackson. Who doesn't know Deshaun Jackson? He was, playing on the Eagles and playing on the Rams, then went to the Bucs. Wondering if he was still playing on the Bucs, but this is his level up card, 95 overall. That is a pretty decent card. Then we got Keyshawn Johnson, who looks like in this card he's a former Jets, so don't really know too much on him. But you guys can see his pricing down there. And then we got Antonio Brown. We all know what happened to Antonio Brown, 95 overall. We don't need to talk about that. Now we're going to tight ends. Now tight ends, right away we already know. Number one, Rob Gronkowski. That is a no-brainer. This is his level up card to a 97. And then we got our next tight end, which is a Darren Fields, who was an Lions card. Interesting. I never heard of him. I don't know if I should have heard about him, but I never heard about him. We got Cameron Brate, which is probably a backup tight end, most likely. I have heard of OJ Howard. I do not know why he's an 85. I'm kind of most certain that he is way better than this, but you know, who knows, and all that stuff. But tight ends are not that great for Buccaneers, to be honest. Now we got the left tackles, which left tackles, you got a 97 overall. Donovan Smith, I have heard of him. He is right now a level up card. You guys can see how cheap these level up cards are, but you gotta level them up. It takes training and, you know, other, you know, versions of their cards and stuff. So yeah, not a bad one. That's a 97 left tackle. The other ones are not that great. We got a 91 right here, and then we also have a 70 left tackle. So not too great with the left tackles for the Buccaneers. And then we're going to the left guard. We already got a really nice one right here, Eli Marpet. Now this card right here is not bad. 97 level card. You can see how cheap his level card is. But then you remember, you got to level up and stuff. For all the level up cards too, a lot of level up cards are big in these you know, theme teams and stuff. So we got another left guard, which is Aaron Stein. Have heard of him. He does have a pretty low card for the game. I don't know why. Then we got a center, the only center right here. We got Ryan Jensen. Have heard of him. Pretty big name. 95 overall. Not a bad center, to be honest. Then we got our right guards right here. We got Warren Sapp, my man. He has a new card that just came out, the Backyard Ballers, which you guys can see he averages from about, I would like to say, well, actually he bounces around from different stuff, but he's at least 80k coins, I would like to say, which is not bad for a 94. And then we got Shaq Mason, very good Patriots right guard. Now he is Bucks, or maybe a former Bucks. I'm not too sure. I'm not on top of everything. But we also got an 94 overall Alex Kappa, which is not bad as well. Some decent right guards, actually, better than the left guards, kind of. But there is more right guards, to be honest, and all that. And then we got our right tackles, which we got a 95 overall right away, which is a Tristan Wirfs. Not bad. And then we got a 65 Reds. Okay, this is honestly like the worst. They only got one good right tackle, which is not bad. I guess it's for backup and stuff. Now defense, we got left ends. We got William, which is a 93. Not bad. Then we're gonna go with not so good cards at left end. I guess they're backup. 68 and then 64. Not too good. Then we go to defensive tackles. We've been seeing a lot of Vita Vea, obviously. He does have some out of position cards that were thrown in stuff. And 99 Vita Vea at the D tackle position, which is very nice. You also got Warren Sapp at a 96 overall. And then you got Anthony McFarland as well. There is some pretty nice defensive tackles that are above 90s, which is great. So you got 93 Al Woods. And then you also got, to end it, Leroy Selman, who's obviously a legend, as you guys can all see right there. He has the old Buccaneers uniform on in that picture. That's actually pretty nice to see. And then we got our right ends, which is it Ndamukong Suh? I don't know. I might have got that. But 94 overall, right end, not bad. Then you got Leroy Selman, and then some, you know, nobodies, I guess you can say. Kobe Smith, Pat O'Connor. Very low cards, though. 64 overall, 63 overall. Then you got our left outside linebackers. You got Shaquille Barrett, actual beast, 97 overall linebacker right there. Then you got Leonard Floyd, 94 overall right there. And then Steven Means, 89, a little bit lower of a card, but not too bad. All these other backups have been pretty bad, unless, yeah. Middle linebacker, we got Devin White, 96 overall. Then you got Levante David right there, 93 overall. Then you got some, I guess you can say, backup, 79 overall, 67, 64. Kewan Alexander, 96 overall, right outside linebacker. Then you got a 96 Jason Pierre-Paul, which is pretty nice as well. This defense is actually stacked, to be honest. There's some pretty big name cards right here, to be honest, and all that. Then we go into our cornerbacks, which already seeing some very big name quarterbacks right here. We got Ronnie Barber, 97 overall. Then we're going to go with a Philip Buchanan. That is a weird last name. 96 overall. Haven't heard of him. He looks like an old player. Aqib Talib, who doesn't know of Aqib Talib? 96 overall. Should be higher of a card, to be honest. And all that. And then we got Darrelle Revis, who was a Jets. I guess he played on the Buccaneers for some time as well. Richard Sherman, who was like a 49ers. I think he played on Seattle in the heydays. Also, I guess, played on the Buccaneers as well. And then, 96 overall, Carlton Davis III, which is our cornerbacks. And then our free safeties, we got Logan Ryan, ex-Giants, going on to the Buccaneers. Heartbreaking. Then we got a 95 overall, Andrew Adams. Not bad, honestly. Just looking at this, the defense is stacked on the Buccaneers. Offense is kind of okay and all that stuff. They don't really have that big of like name halfbacks and stuff, but I'll get into that more when I wrap up the theme team. But yeah, Winfield Jr. We got our strong safeties, John Lynch. Wow, 97 overall. That is a great safety right there. Oh, Neil actually played on the Bucs. I did not know that. I did not know that. 93 overall. Then we got a opposition Mike Evans card right there. And then special teams, we got a Nick Folk, 96 overall. He's a kicker. Then we got another backup kicker right there. Then for punter, you got Brian Anger, 93 overall. And then you got backup punter for him. Okay, not that bad. So the team rating, like the overall stuff, is a 96.6. So it basically averages out to a 97 overall. So your Buccaneers theme team will be a 97 overall with a 97 offense and a 96 defense and a 94.5 special team, which is actually not that bad for the Buccaneers theme team. And I wanted to say this, the quarterbacks are not that bad. Halfbacks they're mixed, okay? But yeah, there is definitely better halfbacks on other teams. Fullbacks, you got one stud of a fullback. Wide receivers, there is some pretty decent wide receivers on here to be fair and all. And then tight end, really only like one good tight end, which is Rob Gronkowski. And then your defense is just stacked with really good players. So that is going to do it for the Buccaneers theme team. I'm going to do most likely a random, team next for another theme team. Probably like another like popular named team. Buccaneers is one that's way up there. Probably will do like the Rams or something in between that next. But if you guys have any suggested theme teams that you guys will want first, all you got to do is comment them down below. And that's going to do it for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers theme team for Madden 22. So if you guys want, you can look through this whole entire video. I'll also leave a link in the description for this link so you guys can also click on it and get a better view of this all, so you can see the prices and everything. It will take a lot of coins to do the Buccaneers theme team and probably every single theme team in the game. You guys could choose from any of them that I do, which one is your favorite, then decide to do it, because towards the end of Madden 22 you will start stacking up on coins and then make a decision and do whatever you want to do. But honestly, a lot of these players are a lot of coins and there's a lot on the list for the Buccaneers, so that's just something to keep in mind as well. And that's going to do it. I hope you guys did enjoy. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.